It's had many names, but only one NFL team over the years. We're at the home of the Dolphins, Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Greg Zuerlein out for the opening kick. And here we go from Miami. To return, here's Raheem Mostert. He's got a lane up past the 30. Along the right sideline, there's space. Into the red zone. Touchdown! He takes the kick all the way back for 6. The advent of a new style of kickoff in 2024 created all sorts of new strategies to generate big returns. And Brock, here we see their own design executed to perfection to spring them for 6.
Yeah, I don't know if we've seen a rule change that has invigorated special teams coaches, head coaches, all the coaches, as much as this one did this offseason, each looking for their own wrinkle to try to throw in there and do what we just saw, break it the length of the field for 6 big points.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. A lot of grass ahead. And this isn't resolved quite yet as he goes out. We've got a flag down. Looks like it's going to be on the offense. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. Backfield is empty as they motion him outright. Dumps it off to his running back. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Throwing on second and real long here. Allen there to haul it in. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Here's Milton. Got a man over the middle. Complete. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
To throw, Milton. Able to hit Hall. Complete. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Finding Davis. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he's able to push forward to the 25. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
They give on 2nd to Hall. And they make the play at the 23, a gain of only a little. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. It's the first carry for the Wisconsin rookie. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Now Milton to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Milton back to throw. Forced out to his right. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets finish off their opening drive. Greg Zuerlein for the point after try. That one splits the uprights. And we're all knotted up. Zuerlein has it all teed up and ready to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Not a good return. They bring him down just beyond the 10. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Ready.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Yeah, ready.
Tagovailoa off the play fake. Finds his fullback. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. You have a fullback still on your roster? Yes, coach. then you're going to be just fine.
Third down run from Achane. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it'll be first down, Miami.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. Ask that running back to come up with more than he's used to on third down. And he made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
They're now set for first and 10.
44, ready.
Tua now from the gun. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. They gain 14 on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
On first down, here's Tagovailoa. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
All right, come on.
Running with Achane out of the gun. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Get set. Down, set. 21G, 21G.
Tagovailoa now against the blitz. Rifles it, and it's on the money on the slant. So we're through one quarter. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. This has been a good drive, but it's at risk here on third down.
Watch it, Oscar.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Hauled in by Waddle. And he gets this forward to the 19. It's a gain of 22. And it'll be first down, Miami.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They run the counter to Achane. And he's brought down for a loss.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Tua off the play fake. He rolls to his right. It's inside the 10. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Running forward, it's Achane. And he runs this one in for the touchdown. The Dolphins finish off their opening drive. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Sanders all set to send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Milton now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jordan Poyer has it. And it's a pick 6 as he rubs it in for the touchdown. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? Man, they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme 6.
That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. They go right back to Hall. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Here's Hall once more. And he'll get it up to the 44. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Finds his target, Hall. Nothing doing there as he gets out of bounds back at the line.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go. 18 cut. 18 cut. 60
Throwing now, Milton. He's taken down. The Dolphins rush gets home. That pushes them back. Third down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Milton. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
So many coaches love third downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs.
So on fourth down, the Jets turn to a fan favorite. It's Thomas Morstead to punt it away. Pulled in at the 20. Massive hit. The ball is out. And they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
I'm pretty sure his special teams coach is going to have a talk with him after that one. He can get as creative as he wants and do whatever he wants. Just don't lose yardage or the ball. You start doing either, and there's a problem.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Back to throw. Here's Milton. He's got it. Room to run. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. And it's the Jets looking at 3rd and 4. They motion the tight end over. 3rd down from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And 4th and 4 coming up.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Dropping back to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets make it a one-score game before halftime. Mike Williams, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Ready, shot?
Blitz coming to a quick hitter complete. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Rifles. Oh, the football's loose. And this is scooped up by the Jets. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
And that is the definition of an impact play from the defense. Everything been going poorly for them, right? They're poised to surrender some big yardage, but one big hit changed all of it and creates a big play on their side instead.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Throwing now, following the turnover. Rolling out to his left. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
I think more than ever, QBs today are so good at doing this, Kate, buying himself enough time and actually finding a target downfield. Just this time, he couldn't quite make that connection.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Here's Milton. Escapes trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And they're going to have to regroup after this one. Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, where they come down to a play or two and 3rd down. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And they get to this one inside the 10. Looks like they stopped it right at the 9-yard line. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Ready.
1st down, here's Tua. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
Fair catch is made a yard or 2 short of midfield. We don't get a return out of that punt. And hardly any time remaining for them in this game. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing now off play action. Vacates quickly left side. It's to Williams over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They're set up at the 35 now.
70 Lions.
On 1st down, here comes Hall. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Greg Zuerlein gonna try to knock this through for the Jets. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the left hash, this is from 47. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. So we've reached halftime down here in Miami. The Dolphins have the lead. Now we'll send you up to Orlando, our studios there, for Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the 3rd quarter. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the 2nd half. We're underway. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Hall running between the tackles. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. First down, and they go right back to him. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Tight end going in motion here. 2nd and 6 now. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And that means 3rd down coming up.
You know, in the NFL, Offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Got Williams, and it's complete. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Throw complete to Williams. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape.
And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back, 3rd down coming up.
Knowing how a wonderful EA Sports team and director does his job, we're going to see a replay real quick here, Kate. And I want to see that moment of truth, that panic in the QB's eyes. You run that bootleg, you're out there alone. You got to make something happen, or you could take a risk like that. A huge sack for this defense.
3rd and long for him here. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Ready. Out.
2 and out from the gun. Connection made to Beckham. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Ready. Scat. Right.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa gets this to OBJ. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be first down, Miami.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
They're right here. Corner, long.
Tagovailoa on first down. Quick slant taken in by Waddle. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And with third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
TX.
Sticking to the air, it's Tagovailoa. Hauled in by Waddle. And he's out of bounds just inside the red zone. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
Get set. Ready, shot.
From the red zone now. This one's caught. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's Tua again. He's got it on the slant. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Again, it's Tagovailoa. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it'll be 3rd and goal.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown! The Dolphins push their lead further to start the half. Devon Achane with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Sanders all set to send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. That one is caught, left side of the field. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
He's on the move. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. A give left side for home. And they're going to stop him after he runs it inside the 35. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Throwing now, Milton. On the move, headed right. Able to hit Hall, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's Hall. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. We'll see them tackle 2nd and goal after the break. The Jets have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Now Milton to throw. Pass to his back. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets down by only 2 in the 4th. Breece Hall with the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
He has it. And he gets into the end zone. This one all tied up here in the 4th quarter. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the 2nd half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? Do you know who Steven is?
That's a good question. No, go ahead. Go ahead, though. You can take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
All right. Hey. Turbo 1, high. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Launches one deep downfield. That's intercepted near the sideline. Picked off by DJ Reed.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Milton back to throw. The screen pass falls incomplete. This one intended for the running back. So 2nd down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
19, Charger, Mustang 19. 70 range,
Milton now. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Here we go,
Back to throw. Here's Milton. Finds his target, Hall. Spins out of one stop. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, Instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. On the handoff, Allen. And this one does not go far. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Handoff running left. Here's Hall. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And the Dolphins in a nickel set for this 3rd down. He'll throw it. Oh, he lost the football! And the Dolphins got it!
And there is nothing like a defense taking the ball away for you. Right? It's all about the ball. It's all about, you hear me preach that all the time. Get the ball back. Well, they get the ball back with a little extra bonus on that return as well.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Ready. Done. Step. Out.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Barrios makes the catch. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Solo left Zion. Hut.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. They put a receiver in motion here left. Tagovailoa trying again here on 2nd down. Finds his man Waddle. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
You know, they say you never go broke taking a profit. Just find that completion. And it may not be a Benjamin, but even those little dollar bills start to add up.
Trying to pick it up here with Achan. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Kicked well, and this is good! And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that first down marker.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. This is Allen on the give. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Jets trail by a field goal. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. They go play action on first. It's taken in by Williams. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. To throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Couldn't find Mike Williams on that throw. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
Pass didn't work on 2nd. Let's see how that affects this 3rd down. I'll try to run for it with Hall. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Looking to throw it. Bails out of the pocket quick. Dump off complete to his running back. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. The Jets take their first time out as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Now to throw. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Here he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Off to the races, middle of the field. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running the back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing now. Got Williams, and it's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. Still one more in their pocket to use. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. To throw, Milton. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Looking for the back that time. And that brings up 3rd down. They're going play action. And the Dolphins are there to bring him down. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. And here's the timeout with just 1 second left on the clock. So we're going to have one more play left in a game that's already decided. One more snap to play here. And he's going to take a knee. So it's fins up as the Dolphins take the win at home. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep.